This is Kenya News Update today. What if I told you a bank took 60 million shillings and gave nothing in return for 13 years? This isn't a scam. It's a legal nightmare playing out in Uganda, and it reveals a shocking truth about property rights. Coming up, you'll discover how a simple land auction turned into a 13-year battle, and why this case should terrify every investor in East Africa. Meet Gerald Ndawula. In 2013, he thought he made the investment of a lifetime. Manyangwa was booming, a fast-growing commercial corridor near Kampala. At a public auction run by Equity Bank Uganda, Ndawula bid and won. He paid 60 million shillings for a foreclosed property. He signed the papers. He paid the fees. He did everything right, but here's the twist. 13 years later, he still doesn't own the land. The bank took his money, and he got nothing. This is the story of a broken promise. The inciting incident was simple. In October 2013, Ndawula and Equity Bank signed a land sale agreement. Bank records show he paid the full 60 million shillings through bank drafts. Under the agreement, the bank had 1 month to deliver vacant possession. They were supposed to hand over the title and the empty land. Ndawula even paid 600,000 shillings in stamp duty and 17,000 in registration fees. He lodged the paperwork. He followed the law. But then, everything stalled. A third party, Barbara Kakonko, claimed spousal interest in the property. She lodged an encumbrance at the land registry. She challenged the foreclosure. Suddenly, registration was frozen. Development was impossible. Ndawula was stuck. He immediately notified Equity Bank. He demanded they fulfill their contract. But here's what nobody's talking about. The bank had his 60 million shillings for years, while he got zero return. The matter dragged into court. Kakonko's suit was eventually dismissed in February 2016. Following that court order, Ndawula was finally registered as the official proprietor in April 2016, 3 years after paying. But here's the part that will blow your mind. Registration was not possession. The property remained occupied. Ndawula says despite repeated requests, Equity Bank never facilitated an eviction. They never delivered the vacant land he paid for. He even asked for an alternative property. Nothing. The bank, holding his capital, benefited. He got a piece of paper and a headache, and then something shocking happened. He got fed up. After 13 years of waiting, of emails, of legal limbo, Gerald Ndawula filed a lawsuit. He's not just asking for the land anymore. He's suing to recover his 60 million shillings plus damages. He's accusing the bank of breach of contract, of unjust enrichment. This case is a seismic shift. It's no longer about a disputed title. It's about a financial institution allegedly failing its most basic duty. The implications are huge. If a major regulated bank can take millions and fail to deliver for over a decade, what does that mean for consumer protection? For trust in the financial system? For anyone buying property at a bank auction? Some say Ndawula is just unlucky, caught in a complex legal dispute. Others say this is a clear case of a bank failing its customer, holding money hostage while a family's investment dreams die. The controversy is clear: who is really responsible when a sale goes this wrong? But the biggest unanswered question remains: after 13 years, will Gerald Ndawula ever get his land or his money back? This is Kenya News Update today. We started with a simple question: what happens when a bank takes your money and gives you nothing for 13 years? For Gerald Ndawula, it's been a 13-year lesson in frustration. Do you think banks should be held to a higher standard in these property sales? Should Ndawula get his money back with interest? Drop your take in the comments. Subscribe to Kenya News Update today for more breaking stories that affect your wallet and your rights.